She requested, she goes, could you do cardio intervals with your Pilates machine? I'm like, definitely. So
it feels so good.
Right. First of all, we work in bare feet.
Right.
And as we age, it's so important to keep the muscles and the bones in our feet activated and alive and movement and stretched. The most amount of, the feet have the most amount of bones in the body.
Right.
And so right now we're in what we call position 1. And
Come on in, right into her feet if you can, okay? Not into my feet. She's got prettier feet than I do.
In position 1, not only am I getting great calf activation, but I'm also getting incredible core activation. The lower ab work that's happening right now, you know, Pilates has always been known as the powerhouse. Now I'm just gonna change into a straight up and down toe position. And then from there, you can also go into a heel press. And when I go into a heel press position, I'm getting more hamstring and glute. Now, this is a great shot of the springs. We are working with resistance springs, and there's various positions that you can put the springs in to make it more or less challenging. But I wanna say with every single press that I'm doing, Carrie,
right,
it's like a baby crunch for my lower abdominals.
But you're keeping your core completely engaged the entire time.
Right,
I'm gonna show something right here because on the side there is a barcode. Guys, put my screen up if you can. There we go. I'll just hit that. And tell us what we're seeing on this.
That is gonna take you right to the 18 different workouts that you can do. And they range from 10 minutes in length all the way to 60 minutes in length. And again, plus if you wanna just search Rosalie Brown Pilates Pro Chair, you can do some of the workouts that I do. But again, we're working with a very heavy resistance system. A lot of times when people think about weight training or strength training or ab training, they think about dumbbells, but resistance training is actually a little bit more effective, I would say, because you get resistance on the way up and resistance on the way down.
And you have to keep the control.
Yes.
Right.
And now I'm gonna actually take my springs apart and go into a bit of a cardio
so
run.
is that how you do?
Yeah, you
just
press,
pull?
see on the, no, you push it in.
Push it in.
And turn.
Turn.
There you go.
Okay.
So,
I like this.
I know we have a lot of QB fans, but if you feel like you're ready for the next level.
Right. So tippy toe is better?
No. All various positions. You can go from the tippy toe, that's more quad focused. You can go for a midfoot position.
Okay.
And you can also go with a heel. But what I mostly love about this is not an intimidating piece of exercise equipment.
No, because you have full support here.
Yes, we do have the sculpting bars that come along with it, and that's going to assist you to do a lot of the exercises.
Remember Susan Lucci was the one who came here.
You know, I got to be in the green room with her, and
she's lovely. I watched all my children my whole freaking life. Right. Susan Lucci, I mean, when she came,
and she is still, like I think she's in her 80s, still is in incredible shape. We have so many...
She's amazing.
Amazing role models. But when I met Susan Lucci many, many years ago when she came, I was sort of like, Pilates? She's like, let me show you. And I was just like she was just kicking
it's what she lives by. She was
kicking my butt in the movements. Matter of fact, I want to show you. One of the movements is called Mountain Climber. And this move, again, if you are someone that desires lots of great work for your legs,
look at this.
Lots of great work for your abs, this is the machine for you because your core is activated in every single position. And strong core, I'm gonna just do some tricep work.
Oh, wow.
Right, strong core means strong body.
If you have that on a higher resistance,
it makes it super easy.
Makes it easy because it will elevate you and lift you, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so you're
always choosing more assistance or less assistance.
Right.
But for instance, inner thigh work, you've got your sculpting bars here, and now I'm gonna go into this is like doing a plie squat. At the gym, but now again, I'm working with the springs. And if that wasn't enough resistance, this is how simple it is to add more resistance. I just lock that back in place, and now I have
Oh, wow.
Yeah, double the spring power.
Right.
So again, focusing on the inner thighs now. If I turn more forward and go straight on, I'm gonna get more of the quadriceps. So the leg work, because so many of us do wanna get extra firming in the inner thighs, the outer thighs, the glutes. But again, I think we're realizing that total body is important.
Look at you.
Going into a swan. So this is very similar to cobra. So this feels so good on my back. But again, as I'm pressing through, working in through the shoulders. And then again, I can do that in a split bar position as well.
Oh, so you could do this, yeah, back and forth.
Pumping action.
Wow.
Right, again, triceps,
Triceps.
hello. Right, shoulders, hello. And again, the beautiful thing about it is that you can start at any fitness level. Do not be intimidated by this. And again, you're hearing it in my voice. You can hear my heart rate.
Oh, yeah. But
is
look at how
increasing.
supported your whole body is.
Right, it's a nice, large platform. And again, whether you're sitting on it forward, whether you're standing and pressing, it's like we work through like a traditional Pilates program.
And it is so gentle on your joints, right?
Yes.
So you don't have to, if you've got arthritis or you find that your knees, knee replacement, hip replacement.
Right, and doing ab work.
Yeah.
Again, and the beautiful thing is, I know most of my training is done in a shoe. And I know it's so important. They're now making...
Feels so good.
Right?
Oh.
And again, a little bit of a cardio sprint.
Yeah.
With resistance. Again, our body is totally heating up. But in this action, especially when you go through the double press.
Oh, the double. Oh, my gosh.
Right?
Yeah.
This is, we're doing like seated ab work. Like the abdominals are igniting. I want you to take control of you. I don't want you to think that self-care is selfish. This is a beautiful footprint. You have room for this, a total body training system. You're not having to choose, do I need something for my abs? Do I need something for my legs? Do I need something for my arms? Do I need something for my back? You get stretching, you get oblique work, you get ab work. It's totally, again, works. This is the mermaid that you're seeing right now on screen. That works your obliques. Oblique work is so important.
And this does not take a lot of room in your house either,
It's
right?
like a traditional chair.
Yeah, so you've got that, and you can really work with all these different tensions on it. So you can work up, you can work down. It's about lengthening and helping to refine and define muscles without building bulk. This is about stretching your body and treating your body. It is so that you are capable of lifting.
Right.
You are capable of doing the things. I mean, the statistics are crazy, you know, if you do break a hip at this age. You know, there is a slip and fall. It's a scary notion.
Well, matter of fact, that what they have discovered, the number one reason why people over the age of 65 visit a hospital is because of the fall.
Yeah.
And within 2 years, 50% of them pass away.
Oh my God.
Because when you fall, you know, it affects
The
so
recovery.
much. Yeah, it's hard to recover. Whatever muscle you have, you start to lose that muscle. Plus, it plays a big trick on you mentally.
Yeah.
But this works your obliques. So this is that, and I'm gonna do it in a level 1 pose. Matter of fact, you can even use your sculpting bar. So I'm gonna hold on, if you're just starting, and press through, and that's hitting my obliques. Your obliques are your body's natural girdling system. You know, as we get into our 50s and our 60s, we get that thickening.
Right.
We really want to tighten up that core, zip it up. And it's important to do twisting work. It's important to do bending work. And with the Pilates, again, we do a lot of the side bend exercises, but it's not, I like it because it's not frantic.
Yes.
I might sound a little frantic because I have so much passion for fitness and exercise. I really want you to find, first of all, the number one thing I ask people is, what do you enjoy doing? And then let's do that. So if you do, I love to move like a dancer or a ballerina like that. That's why I'm coming,
Oh, to have
my
that
next
length?
life, I'm coming back as a dancer. My next life. But you know,
Can we come on in on Rosie's arms while you're doing that? I just want everybody to see here, I'll just scoot out of the way so you can go in. This, the engagement, look at that.
Right, yeah, again, it might look like a simple exercise on screen, but I have very, very heavy resistance with my springs on right now. So I'm feeling activation in through the abdominal wall, especially the obliques, which are your body's natural girdle. You definitely see the activation happening in through the shoulder, in through the tricep area. You know, what system are you going to choose? With Pilates, let me stress, you get a ton of core activation. You get a ton of work for the abdominals. You get a ton of work for the obliques. You get a ton of work for the glutes, for the leg. You get the footwork, you get the upper body work, you get this training system. You know, Joseph Pilates developed this in the early 1920s, and the most popular fitness programs right now and the most expensive fitness programs are the Pilates programs. Professional athletes are now doing Pilates programs because of all the incredible benefits. You can have this complete training system in your home with those 18 workouts that come along with it. Or, you know, if you want to try and see what I do with my Pilates chair workout, feel free. But the world is your oyster with regards to workouts now and the availability. But again, if you want to increase your strength, your flexibility, you want to have more energy in your life, that's all about moving your body. And you just have to choose which model or which equipment you want to get that appeals to you.
Well, and you're never going to be left out because you have all of these videos to get started. There is a barcode that is on the machine.
Right.
So you just simply engage your phone onto the photos and you go there and it'll take you straight to it. So I love how you're just doing this without any shoes. I'm going to pop my shoes off again.
A barefoot training is great, especially for, you know, the amount of footwear that you go through with regards to the, like I'm in running shoes all day. You're in heels.
Well, you know what? It's funny because since COVID, I think a lot of us, we have forgone the heels.
Right.
Right? And it was hard to get back into them. And then how many people I know at my age now, plantar fasciitis, or my feet aren't feeling great. Just the stretch alone. Don't you love when someone massages your feet? Oh
right.
My gosh, it's the best. You know, you feel that as soon as you put that down, just a little bit of pressure on your feet, it gets all the nerve endings working beautifully. This is not a difficult learning curve. You have to put it together a little bit, right?
Yes.
When you get it.
Yep.
But the mechanism is not a motor.
No.
So this is what's really good about this. You want any breakdowns? It's not heavy because there's no motor in it. We're going to ship it to you for free. It's on sale right now. And Pilates, when you look at some of the bodies that you go, oh, well, I only wish. They're Pilates bodies.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. Again, it activates your core like nothing else. I'm a big fan of core work, especially as I got into my 60s. I found I was sort of not having the middle that I wanted. And Pilates definitely attacks the core like nothing else.
You know, skin's in a different spot.
Yep.
Things, the gravity takes the old gravity. So, you know, if you just want some gentle, solid